Father's Day. Are you happy to be a happy Father's Day?
Absolutely. You know how proud I am of you. God bless you. It's all they talk. They say, yeah, I know your son has a TV show. Yes.
I apologize to all you guys that my dad makes you watch this. I apologize.
No.
Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't
They
be
will
here.
say I taught you. You taught me.
I
would
would
do things. I'm still doing things that I've seen on your videos that I never even thought of. And especially cutting those signs for 50 years.
Oh, yeah?
And the way you lifted it up between the two, you know.
To make the line between the letters.
Yep, yep. That thing is amazing. I use that all the time now.
I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for you, so
Thank you.
It's absolutely true.
I appreciate that very much.
Welcome back. Sorry for the long delay. As you know, I drove to Oklahoma and back. Completely moved out of my New York City shop. There's just a bunch of garbage there, which I have to take care of next week. All my machines are here. I have no more truckloads to move. It's been 4 months. I've been moving truckloads every couple days, and it is a relief. Now I'm here in this place, and I need to get it set up. Not quite as messy as it looks, and it's slowly coming into organization. I need shelving, which is going to be the next thing that I do. It's so beautiful up here because I could just throw up a set of horses, put a piece of wood on, and start a project. Since I last saw you, I posted this video of these tables. I'm standing at one of them now. These tables are made out of steel. I wanted to make them light. I wanted to make them airy, and that is why I went with this sort of interesting concept of this tensioner underneath. When I threw the MDF on the 2x2 tubes, it had a slight dip in them, and I knew that was only going to get worse over time. I saw this tensioner on something somewhere in my life, and I said, let me try it on here. A lot of people were really confused. They didn't understand what it was. Tune into my Patreon. I'm going to do an exclusive conversation about this video. I'm going to do a voiceover, explain what I was thinking, what I was doing. Another project that I had to actually drop off in Louisville on my way to Oklahoma are these sides. There's a custom truck being made. It's another exclusive type of truck for Don Julio. If you guys, if anybody saw the Don Julio video on my Patreon account, we made these beautiful trucks. I did all the woodwork on these. I did all the woodwork on the exterior of the truck, the rails, the portable bar, and some logos and stuff. They're making a new one, and I'm making the wooden rails for the side. I wasn't able to get them totally done. The guys that are customizing the car are going to do the finish on the wood. Partway on my way to Oklahoma, I realized I was right near Cleveland, and I wanted to stop in and say hello to my friends at Lincoln Electric. And while I was there, I got a little tour of the factory. I got a chance to see some stuff in development and discuss some ideas about my future with Lincoln. We're going to do some projects together in the upcoming year. I just wanted to promote one thing. I am a contributor to Lincoln's ARC magazine, and I provide videos for them once a quarter, and the videos are translated into articles, and that's in every ARC magazine. You find it at every welding shop, and you can get it online, and you could also subscribe to their channel. And I'm also promoting a really great video. Lincoln is behind a great cause. It's Boys Town. If you know anything about Boys Town, it's a place where young boys that are off to a rough start can go and learn a trade. They can work in an environment that is productive, and they can learn a trade. And Lincoln has donated a lot of welding equipment to Boys Town. It's in Minnesota, I believe. Take a look at this video. They're promoting a GoFundMe that is going to raise some money for Boys Town. It's a really good cause, and it's a cause that hits close to home for a lot of the guys at Lincoln. So check it out. So I drove to Oklahoma for this event at Skiatook Wood Show. And Skiatook is the town, and the Wood Show is the event. I got there a day late, so I apologize to anybody that showed up to try and meet me on Friday. Send me an email. I'll give you a call. I'll apologize in person. On the way in, I drove 1,500 miles because I kind of made a little zigzag. And on the way out, it was about 1,300 miles. But all in, it was about 30 hours in each direction. I did sleep in the middle. Take a look. This is a little sequence of my time at the Skiatook Wood Show. I met so many cool, wonderful people. Thank you all for everybody that came out, shake my hand, and to meet me, and to come to the show and support everybody there. A lot of great YouTubers there. A lot of good friendships. Thank you, guys.
That was probably cool fucking ass. Like out at fucking work. Like, There's no jukebox family out of Otis. You know, fucking
I'd say different.
I don't want to know what he got the pizza. And the only pizza. Oh, God.
Something that I think I'm going to use.
Give it to them. Most of the time, I'm going to wake up and they put on the pan. I'll go one light at a time. I wake up and I'm at gold fucking records.
That's great. Nice and level.
Yeah. We're in the plains, so I'm pretty sure the ground's flat.
You're on like a big old wood stick. We have plenty of jams. Try one.
My name is Brian, I'm from Wooden Creations, and I make every wood, metal, plastic, clay, anything I can make, I'll try to make it.
Can't wait to get it on.
Not gonna do it.
I'm Charlie Brumfield. I run Artisan Dice, and we make the finest dice in the world out of over 200 different materials, mainly exotic woods. Artisandice.com.
And look at us, we both look like lobsters. It was a nice hot day.
I thought it was great, and I'm glad you guys all made it out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Thank you for letting me operate the bandsaw mill today.
Sure.
It was really cool, man. So,
Glad you did.
thank you. Tell everybody who you are and what you make.
Ted Alexander. I've got a sawmill here and I've got a YouTube channel, Ted C. Alexander.
Right on. When I first got on YouTube, I quickly made friends with a lot of people, and one of them was Tim Palsy. Tim knew I was going to be in town, and he invited me over to his shop, and boy, was I really impressed. Tim has got a really great operation going on. He's got this business, and he's got a couple of other businesses, and he really inspired me to put a little pep in my own personal step. So, Tim, thank you very much.
I'm Tim Passley, and I'm Adam T. We're the Two Guys Bow Tie Company here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We started making handmade wooden bow ties about 4 years ago in October. We started out with the bow ties, added our lapel pins that we make with the laser, and then most recently we started doing the wood-brimmed fedoras. Around is set and prop building, and so I was in the shop late one night, and I had a wedding coming up, and I was trying to think of something, to make, and so I was like, I'll make myself a wooden bow tie. So I made a wooden bow tie for the event. It was a big hit. I like to tell people I got more compliment than the bride. I can make things, but I can't run a business, so I pitched the idea to Adam, and off we went. Started in October. That first Christmas, we kind of got a little traction, more than we were anticipating, and so we spent most of that December sitting over the top of a bench sander just covered in sawdust, seeing what the orders were from the day before, and then making those, and we knew we needed to put a team in place and to actually try to turn it into a business and give ourselves some margin. For a lot of people, margin in business is what you can make, but for us, it was the margin in the time, the brain capacity to actually think about the business and not just be in the business, but actually think about the business and grow the business. So the margin is the amount extra that you have to work with, whether it's time, money,
Right.
energy, whatever. When we started this business, we never imagined it would be what it is today. I mean, I've never envisioned myself as a business owner or entrepreneur. Just always thought I'd be a maker.
Right.
With Adam's expertise and help, we've been able to turn it into a business and so not only be a maker, but allow, to start employing makers
Right.
as well.
That's great.
With everything, we're about 25, 30, depending on seasonal. I mean, we do a lot of seasonal work, so.
That's great. Yeah. Well, that's great. You put 25 people to work.
Hopefully more.
Great, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. Have you guys heard of SV Seeker, the guy that's building a boat on his front lawn?
I am very friendly with my neighbors. I get that question a lot. They are all working class people, so everybody says, well, what about the noise? They hear this all day long. So it's like music to their ears, you know. And I'm Doug Jackson, this is SV Seeker, and we're building a boat the internet built. Really, it's true. We bring people in from all over the world, and that boat is their creation as much as mine. We've been going 5-6 years now, I think, on this project, and you know, with some breaks every once in a while. I have a full-time job, so this is a weekend thing and evening sometimes. And the answer to when we're going to be done is we don't know. We work one weekend at a time, enjoy that weekend, and the next one will take care of itself. I was building a submarine, and a guy came in and wanted to build a boat, and he wanted to borrow one of my welders and use it. And we talked, and I was terrified of the idea of building a sailboat because you get away from shore. A submarine, you know, if it sinks, it's all right, you know, swimming distance, right? But I made a choice in my life that I wasn't going to live by fear anymore, and that's when I started deciding to build a boat, go across the ocean. The goal is to operate this boat as a research vessel for guys with great ideas but without the budget to hire the $10,000 a day research vessel. We can do it old school with for a lot less money, and then use donations and YouTube and whatever else we can scrape money together from to operate the boat. There's a word of wisdom. It would be get out there and start doing it. Don't wait for you to have all the right things and all the money and all the skills. The best thing to do is start. The rest of it will come together. And rely on friends and neighbors and people out there on the internet. There's a lot of good resources out there. Exploit them.
Amazing. That's amazing. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Doug is such an enthusiastic guy. Being around him, it just makes you feel like you could do anything. And building a boat like this takes so many disciplines. There's so much to do. If you get a chance to go help him, give it a shot. I think you'll really enjoy it, and you'll learn a lot.
Starting route to New York. Head north on South Peoria Avenue.
First one.
Nice.
You guys know Izzy Swan? He's probably one of the best inventors in this YouTube community. Check him out.
That's Jimmy DiResta.
The one and only Izzy Swan.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
One question.
Yeah.
One question. How do you be successful on YouTube?
Do what you love and do a lot of it.
And if somebody wants to do a career change and become a YouTuber, full-time YouTuber maker, what advice do you have?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. You know, just work on your content. Content. You know, if you're good at nothing else, make sure you got your content.
And what defines good content?
Something remarkable, something interesting. You know, something that's not the same as everyone else.
Innovative, inventive, fun, quick, non-dragging.
Yeah, and there's a million things out there to look at. Find something, like Ben says, find something that's not great and make it great.
When people ask me, oh, I don't have any projects, I said, just find the mundane and make it your own.
Yeah.
Pick a napkin holder. When do you expect to get paid on YouTube?
Never.
Now, between me, you, Bob, Dave, a lot of us are going through some transitions.
Man. Yeah, we're all moving at the same time.
We're all moving.
It's crazy.
That's why our content is all slowed down a little bit, but it's all coming back. It's going to bounce back shortly. Yeah. This, by the way, is a trick. When I hold the camera up and above us, we both look skinny.
That works good.
See how much weight we both just lost? But tell me a little bit about what your future plans are.
Slow down. You know, slow down, get more content out. We're doing some moving this year. This year is going to be a year of flux. So I'm going to be in Traverse City quite a bit. I'm going to be up in Massachusetts a little bit.
Where's Traverse City?
Traverse City, Michigan. It is in Lower Michigan, about 2/3 of the way up on the left-hand side, all the way up right next to Lake Michigan. So it's a kind of a summer touristy place where we've got a rustic furniture company up there with my buddy owns. So messing around up there.
So good to see you. I'm so glad you came to the
It's
farm.
good to see you too. Thank you for having
Glad
me,
you
man.
hung out.
So
Glad you hung out.
this guy is a great host. Amazing.
It's fun. The crown jewel for any good wood shop is the table saw, and my table saw is my saw stop. I love it, and now that the saw stop is here, I feel like my move is finally complete. I can do anything now. I'm no longer limited. I can do anything now. I love it when the top of my saw stop is perfectly clean, and to keep people from putting cups and touching it, I just slather it with oil. I keep it covered with oil, so when someone walks in and puts their hands on it, they get oil on their hands and they realize they shouldn't have done that. Next time they come in, they keep their hands off the saw stop. Happy 4th of July. I won't see you again until next Sunday. I had to take the week off. I apologize. Next Sunday, I'll be back with a new vlog. Tomorrow, I'm going to Connecticut. I'm going to the Wooden Boat Show. So if anybody's in Mystic, I think it's Mystic, Connecticut, I'll be at the Wooden Boat Show for the day. Just viewing. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm just there to hang out and see wooden boats. Thank you. Happy 4th of July. Please be safe. Don't play with fireworks. They're stupid.
Oh, look, another buggy bug.